What's up, it's Michelle. Let's learn how to make these Aries and Wide Aries bracelets using the double-ended Loom hook. I was messing around with the hook when I made these patterns and I swear I saw this Aries design before, so I searched through a bunch of videos and found out that it was made by the Cheese Thief here on YouTube, and she has a 2-pin tutorial on the Aries bracelet. But today I'll be showing you how to make both of these bracelets using the hook instead. And I called this bracelet the Wide Aries bracelet since the steps are similar to the Aries one, and you achieve a design that looks pretty close to it. I also normally wouldn't make a video on someone else's design out of respect to the original creator, but since this uses another method, I hope it's okay. Anyways, today I will be using this double-ended Loom hook. It's currently available on the Rainbow Loom web store. I'm also using an easy clip. Here is my container of clips. I actually prefer this over the C clips or G clips. Also, the opening of the clip is really tiny, so I feel like it's even more secure. I just realized my nails look a little bit gross right now, but sorry. I have no excuses. Anyways, and the bands I'm using are the Glitter Galaxy ones from Michaels. A similar one is the Glitter Treasure Box, and if you aren't located in the US/Canada, then I think the Sweets collection on the web store has some glitter bands, so you could check those out instead if you like the colors. Also, check the description for the band count if you're interested. I'm scared of getting the band count wrong, so I need to be able to edit it later if it's wrong. This is actually my second time filming this part because I was totally out of frame the first time, which you think wouldn't happen to me because I always make these YouTube tutorials. But anyway, sorry for yapping, let's get started with the Aries bracelet. We will start with the pink band here, and I will use glitter pink for it. My connecting band will be glitter black, and in this bracelet it's this pastel orange. So to start, I'm going to take a band and double loop it on my hook. We will make a single chain here using 2 bands. So just pull another band through the 2 loops on your hook, and then do that again. And then for this first band, we're actually going to put on our clip, and I'm using an easy clip just because I want the cap band to stay in place more. So I have a single chain with 3 bands on it, and then you're going to take a single band and pull it through this first band here on your hook. And then flip. After flipping, you will reclaim the second single chain that we have here. So it's these 2 bands right here. We're going to reclaim those on our hook like this. And then put that band back on. I'm going to hold these bands with my index finger so that the order doesn't get messed up. Then we're going to pull a band through the first loop on our hook. This one might be a little tricky. So on my hook now, I have the 2 bands that we added on the side, and then in the center I have the second single chain band. Okay, so now we're going to place our connecting band, and I'm going to pull a band through all of these loops on my hook and then reclaim the second and fifth ones on my hook. This is symmetrical, so you could also think of it as the second band on each side of this bracelet, or you could think of it as the inner part of the side bands. Oops, I almost dropped it. I'm filming standing up and hunched over, so I don't have the most comfortable posture right now. So again, pull the connecting band through all the loops and reclaim the second and fifth ones on your hook. Then close. This might not look that nice right now, but the bands do fall in place. You might have to fiddle with it a little bit at first though. Okay, so now we can do the repetition, which is what you'll be doing for the rest of your bracelet. You're just going to pull a band through the first loop on your hook, which for me is the black band. Then you're going to flip and do the same to the other side. So again, just pull a band through the first loop on your hook and then close. Now get your connecting band, pull it through all the loops on your hook, and reclaim the second and fifth loops, which is the inner loop of the purple band for me. So just pulling the black band through all the loops on my hook, and then reclaiming the second and the fifth one. Then close. And that's all you have to do for this design. Let's do another repetition. Pull a band through the first loop on your hook, then flip. Then pull a band through the first loop on your hook, get your connecting band, pull it through all 6 loops on your hook, reclaim the second and fifth loops on your hook, and then close. So again, pull a band through the first loop on your hook, flip, pull a band through the first loop on your hook, then pull a connecting band through all 6 loops, reclaim the second and fifth loops, then close. I'm going to do the rest on my own, but I'll come back and show you how my bracelet turned out. This is what my finished bracelet looks like. To end this, I'm just getting a single black band, which is what I use for my connection, and pull it through all 4 loops on my hook. Then I'm taking my creation off the hook and connecting it to the easy clip that I already have on. And now my bracelet is complete, and I'm happy that I actually filmed everything in frame this time. Now watch this part if you want to learn how to make this Wide Aries bracelet. We started similarly to the Aries bracelet. You can see at the beginning it starts smaller and then grows a little bit. I'm going to start with a chain of 3 bands, so the first band is double looped, and then we're going to pull a band through the 2 loops on our hook, and then do that one more time. I have my single chain here, and we're going to pull a band through the first loop on our hook, and then close. Then flip your creation to the other side. After flipping, we're going to reclaim the second band in this chain here. Take off the first loop on your hook, grab the 2 loops of the second band, and put the loop in your hand back on. I'm going to hold this with my index finger so that it doesn't fly off. Then pull another band through the first loop on your hook. Right now on our hook, we have the 2 side bands that we just added, plus the 2 loops of the single chain in the center. So there are 6 loops total on the hook. I think this part is the trickiest, but after this it gets easier. Now take whatever color you want your connecting band to be, which in this pastel rainbow bracelet I used the lighter teal color. It might be hard to see. For this bracelet that I'm making now, I'm going to use the gold band so that it stands out a little more. We will pull this gold band through all 6 loops on our hook and reclaim the second here and the 5th loop here. So just pull it through all these bands and reclaim the second and 5th loops, which are the inner part of the side bands. Then close. The bands come in position more as we add a couple more on, but right now you might want to fiddle with it a little bit so that the shape shows a little bit better. I'm taking my next color now, and we will start to make our bracelet wider. Just pull this band through the first loop on your hook and close. Then pull another color through the first loop on your hook again and close. Flip your creation around and we will do the same to the other side. Pull a band through the first loop on your hook and close. Then pull another color through the first loop on your hook again and close. Now we're going to take our connecting band, and again I'm using that gold jelly color. You will pull this band through all 8 loops on your hook. Then you will reclaim the inner loop of the white and pink band here, so those are the 2nd, 3rd, 6th, and 7th loops on your hook. Pull that band through, then reclaim the 2nd, 3rd, 6th, and 7th bands. So this is what my bracelet looks like so far. Now we can start the repetition, which is what you'll be doing for the rest of this bracelet. Pull a band through the first 2 loops on your hook and close. Then pull another color through the first loop on your hook and close. Flip your creation around and we'll do the same thing to this side. Pull a band through the first 2 loops on your hook and close. Then pull another color through the first loop on your hook and close. Get your connecting band, which I am using the gold for. We will pull that through all 8 loops and then reclaim the 2nd, 3rd, 6th, and 7th loops on our hook. Those are the inner part of the side bands, if that makes sense. So pull a band through and reclaim the 2nd, 3rd, 6th, and 7th. Make sure that the bands stay in place here. So the second band that we put on per side may move around a little bit. Just now I had to move that white band back to its spot surrounding the green band. But yeah, that was one repetition of the pattern, and I will do this again with you. Pull a band through the first 2 loops on your hook, then close. Then pull another color through the first loop on your hook and close. Flip your creation around. When I move the creation to the other side, it helps to slightly lift the creation, and also I slightly pull down on the hook so that the bands can move more smoothly to the other side. Now I'm gonna get my glitter teal and complete this side of our bracelet, so pull a band through the first 2 loops and close. Then get another color and pull it through the first loop and close. Then I'm getting my gold jelly connecting band, and remember that we will reclaim the 2nd, 3rd, 6th, and 7th loops. Pull the connecting band through all 8 loops and reclaim the 2nd, 3rd, 6th, and 7th loops. That completes another repetition of this pattern. I'm going to do the rest on my own and then show you how to end this. Timestamps will be in the description, so if you want to continue doing this together, then you can rewind. To end this, we will do something similar to what we did in the beginning, so continue making this until it's slightly shorter than what fits around your wrist. I finished most of my bracelet and it goes almost all the way around my wrist. Let's end this bracelet now. This part is more similar to the Aries bracelet. Pull a band through the first 2 loops, then flip. Do the same thing to this side and pull a band through the first 2 loops. Then pull a connecting band through all 6 loops and then grab the inner side bands, which are the 2nd and 5th loops on our hook. Then we can pull a single connecting band through all 4 loops and connect our clip-on. Now your bracelet is complete. Thanks for watching this tutorial on how to create the Aries and Wide Aries bracelets using the Loom hook. This is my first video on this channel and I'm super excited to post more designs that don't exactly fit on the Rainbow Loom channel. So if you're unaware, I make tutorials for the official Rainbow Loom channel, and I also make a lot of TikTok videos. And there are some designs that might be too challenging or are designs that don't look that good, or are similar variations to designs that I've already made videos for. So I'm planning on posting those here. So subscribe if you're interested in seeing more Rainbow Loom content. And just as a warning, these videos will be way less polished than the official Rainbow Loom ones, since I'm not the biggest fan of editing and it takes a really long time. Also, to plug my Instagram account, I post a lot of bracelet stacks, so check out my page if you want to see a lot of bracelets on my wrist. Okay, bye!